Oh my lands, we're still at it. Welcome to day 16 of Vlogmas. I have so much to show you guys today. It's going to be like a regular video. Not really, but okay. Uneven floors. I'm going to try not to roll away. I have a ton of stuff to show you. Isn't it weird that all the floss tubers that, like, not all, I'm not going to say all, but many of the floss tubers and other YouTubers that I watch are all like super like introspective and soft spoken people. I am not. I always find that interesting. Okay, I also wanted to mention before I forget the giveaway winner. Dang, what'd I do with that? Here it is. Giveaway winner, what was my giveaway? Oh, they were 2 charts from the Heart Needle Arts by Wendy. And let's see, it was February, and then the little blue Quaker sampler. Did I say who that was going to? Oh my gosh. Okay, so the winner is Jen Thread by Thread 06. Again, I literally cannot read my own handwriting. It's so bad, you guys. Look at my handwriting. So bad. I should have been a doctor. Jen Thread by Thread 06. Okay, I got a little bit of stitching done yesterday. I have some stash enhancements and a new start. Not that I've actually started, but a plain new start. And I have a whip. I've got like the whole package for you today. So, I mean, let's start with the finish. Boom. So this was a club kit. This is the Scarlet House. Be Merry and Bright. I love this so much. I can't even tell you. I don't think it's out yet. I'm sure it'll be coming out soon. Again, it was a club kit. I actually, let's see. I am probably not gonna, I don't know. I haven't decided how I'm gonna finish it yet, if I'm gonna use the finishing stuff in the kit, but here it is. Okay, full disclosure, I've had this done for a very long time, except the snowflakes. Cross stitcher confession. I despise stitching snowflakes and alphabets. I'm over it. But it seems like everything in my whip pile right now is like alphabets or snowflakes. Like, I know that there are others that can lament with me, but so I totally made a mistake, and some of them were supposed to be these little 5 squares, and I wasn't paying attention because it was literally torture putting all these little things in. But I did it. And I almost stopped halfway through. I'm like, I can't do one more. But I persevered. I busted them out. I'm very proud of myself for doing that. So this is going to go into my little to be finished pile. Let me show you what else I got in my to be finished pile. I still have my little Merry Christmas Stacy Nash pin keep, which I have not finished. And I got a little... I don't know if this is called, I think this is called Merry Christmas. This is a Brenda Gervais with a needle and thread. I saw this stuff. I wish, because I love this so much, I really wish I would have stitched it on something bigger. What I may do is I may not finish this and use this for an exchange, and then do one bigger for myself. I don't know. Probably won't do that either, but... so those, and this one I'm hoping to do sometime during Vlogmas. Whenever I do it, I promise you, unless it goes terribly wrong, I will post the video of how I'm going to stain that with the walnut crystals. Okay. My new start for tonight. I'm trying to decide if I want to quilt. I didn't get as much done. I did get my rose done, and now I just have to sew the rose together, but I just don't feel like it. It's Monday. I don't feel like it. So I'm thinking I might just stitch tonight. And this is going to be my new start. And I have it kitted up. And actually this does not belong here. This belongs in here. And so, and I just have this kitted up. I need to find a couple substitutions for floss that everyone seems to be out of. Wheat fields. It's hard to find wheat fields in the fall because so many patterns call for it. And straw bonnet. But I'm probably just going to fudge and do what I feel like. I'm not sure what this this is. I'm using a 36 count. I'm pretty sure this is Weeks Dye Works Cocoa. And this is old school Weeks, not on the Zweigart base. I love old Weeks. Yes, I do. Lots of questions a couple videos ago about my dogs. They are not Great Pyrenees. They are Maremma, M-A-R-E-M-M-A, Maremma. They are an Italian sheepdog. They are far superior for what I use them for than Great Pyrenees for several reasons. If you have Great Pyrenees, they're fantastic. We had one too. He was impossible to contain, and he barked at the air. And so they bark much more. If my dogs are barking, like you can hear now, Ben would bark the minute the sun went down, bark all night long. It drove my husband crazy. The Maremma, they bark when they hear something. So like right now, nobody's barking. If there is a coyote present, they will bark. The past few nights, we have such coyote problems. The other question I get all the time, which I ignore all the time because I kind of think it's a rude question. Why do you have 5 dogs? Why do you have 1 dog? I mean, I don't know. I would never ask that. I'm super crabby today. You know, you want to know why? Because I posted about the retreat and I had to delete my Messenger app off my phone today because I was being spammed with messages. Oh my God, I'm going to edit that out. That was a rant. I'm just going to have a piece of chocolate and try and simmer down. Back to the dogs. So they are Maremma. We have 5 of them. Evelyn and Ivan are the parents, and Fitch, Olive, and Harper are both, all 3 of them are from their last litter. But I had lots of questions about the eggs, which so many people concerned about them eating eggshells. I mean, you did notice they ate dead rats, right? They eat the bones and everything. I don't know that they ate the eggshell, but if they did, I mean, you could eat an eggshell. It's not going to kill you. I mean, it's just calcium. Oftentimes people will even feed them back to their chickens and ducks and things as like a supplement. But I'm sure there are other cultures that actually do eat them for whatever reason. But people were very concerned about that. The other thing, lots of people wondering why I chose to brave the Mall of America during Christmas season. Here's a fun fact. I actually worked at the Mall of America for 10 years. So for me, I feel like there's an art to navigating the traffic of a busy mall like that. One is we went at 6:30 and it really, I mean, if you looked at my video, there weren't that many people there. And they all park on the wrong ramp. They park in the ramp that faces the major highway, and that it takes people an hour, but those are it takes people an hour just to get in that ramp, but those are rookies. So we parked over on the east side. We got in and out and it was like no problem. And there really weren't that many people there. We had a lovely dinner. He said it was going to be a 20-minute wait. It was 15 minutes. It was awesome. And the last thing I wanted to mention is the Harriet Elizabeth Co. Stitch Along, which is that sampler from With Thy Needle and Thread, and lots of people saying that they can't find it. My apologies. I really should have checked because I know that Brenda often takes a break and closes her shop around Christmas. So her shop is closed right now. which also means, because I don't think that is one that's at the distributor, Hoffman, and which means that there aren't any shops that can order them either, because she's probably, I don't know what the dates are. I actually didn't look. I did see that her shopping cart was closed. So, which means that it's probably going to be after the first of the year. So what I will do is we will hold off on that for now. Maybe put a tentative date on February 1st. And then I'll ask her if that's something that she'll have available right away when her shop opens in January, and I will update you guys after. I probably should have messaged her before this, but I think she prints all of her own charts too. So if you are planning to do the stitch along, let's shoot for February 1st, and that way it gives you like a month after her shop opens to be able to order the chart directly from her. So you guys can order your threads and get your fabric together, and then by February 1st, your charts should come. I hope that sounds okay. This is just how I roll. I go off half-cocked. I have a good idea and I just run with it, or what I think is a good idea anyways. Okay, so I will note to self, message Brenda and see if that is realistic, just so it's not, you know, I don't think about these things, and I don't think about the impact that social media has, and I know that the designers get overwhelmed too, so I want to be respectful of that and not you know, just bombard her like that. Not all designers love being bombarded. Some people find it stressful. I know I would. I see a lot of people on social media complaining, for lack of a better word, about the fact that charts and things aren't readily available. But I think we also need to remember that it is not in every designer's budget or their wheelhouse even to turn over part of their business, which is when you have employees, you have to turn over part of your business to your employees in order to accommodate the massive amounts of orders and things that they get. And sometimes it's a financial thing. We can't make business decisions for designers. We need to just kind of go with the flow. And so just a reminder, when you're looking for that chart, I know that Teresa Kitten Stitcher normally carries that chart. So just try and be patient about that, and I will update that sometime as soon as I know. Okay, and I think that was all I had in the way of notes. Are you impressed that I took notes? I mean, don't get used to that, because that's probably never going to happen again. But I felt like those were things that needed addressing. Who wants to see my stash? Okay, one, I can't remember if I showed it here or if I showed it on an Instagram story, but I am currently on the auto mailing list for It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year, which is a exclusive, it's a block of the week, which holy smokes, is that getting expensive. But it's through Buttermilk Basin. So this is block, is this block 2 or 3? I think this is block 2. And the quilt is just absolutely adorable. Everybody commented that they can't wait to see me work. I mean, I don't have any plans at all anytime soon. None to start this. I'm collecting. Don't put that kind of pressure on me. But it's a kit, comes with all the wool. So, I mean, hopefully I will get it started because it's really beautiful. And I have dreams about having someone quilt it for me and have that hanging on my wall someday. But I mean, I also know that I don't always follow through. Okay, so here's another fun pattern. I think, okay, I had a little bit of a panic attack because I can't remember if I showed this to you guys or not. I thought I did, but then I was going to show you this, and this is autumn salt boxes. I also have spring and summer. And spring and summer, yeah, spring I think was the first one. But I just bought winter, and I gotta find it. Whew, left it downstairs. So, every time I get another one, I think it's my favorite. Like autumn was my favorite until I got winter. Are you kidding me? I love the pine trees, and look at Santa. Love it. Love these. So, I really want to start those. I didn't kit these up, which I'm having major regrets about because I don't have a lot of these colors. Like Classic Colorworks Prairie Grass. I think I have Deep Fennel. I think that's like isn't that like a blue? And I have a lot of the other ones. Like I don't have Swamp Water. There's a DMC. I'm just missing too many to be able to start it, but I really want to start them. They're so cute. Okay, and then I've seen this stitched a few times on Instagram, and it is gorgeous. I have a lot of Abbey Rose. I love their charts. I just need to get started. There's a couple of Christmas ones that I want to do, and is it like Christmas Village or something like that? So cute. So cute. Love this. And La Di Da. I love La Di Da. I love this one. I've also seen this stitched on Instagram. Who just finished that? I'm not going to remember. I'm going to say it wrong, so I'm just going to zip it. Okay, and then Prairie Schooler. I don't know. I guess I thought this is Christmas Village. It is so stinking cute. And I really want to start this one too. I love this. Love it. Love it. Isn't that just adorable? Love it. Okay, and then this one is called For You. It's Santa giving a mouse a candy cane. I can't. And then this one. I do love me some stacks. You can see I have my summer stacks that when they're not being displayed downstairs, I like to keep them out up here so I can see them. I love the stacks. This one is, oh, everything. And I love, love, love that fabric. It is a 36 count Mermaid's Brew. Mermaid's Brew. And it just says fabric provided by Hoffman Distributing. Who is that? What? I'm confused, but I love it. I love it. Maybe I will try dyeing my own. And then, so cute, so cute. I can't even with this. Isn't that the most adorable thing you've ever seen? Okay, I didn't realize. Guess how you finish this? You make a little snowman hat. You put it inside. It's just like, you know, with the paper mache. I don't know. You know, it's like their patriotic one that you do with the Uncle Sam hat. Can't think of it. Sorry, I can't think of it. But that is cute. Done on a 36 count Murky. I have 32 count. And if I do it on 32, it won't fit in here. So I have to wait on that. Or figure out another fabric. But I love the Murky. I love it. Okay, so, oh, some good haul, right? Oh, I love haul. That, unfortunately, is going to be the end of my good haul days for a while we we budget in our basement. The plumber was here again today. We currently have 3 leaks in the basement. Due to 2 of them are due to jackhammering. So that's fun. Nothing major, it'll all be fine. Okay, what else do I have? All my peeps are gone right now, so they're not around to open Advent. Oh, so cute. So cute. Yes. Man, how cute these are. Okay, sorry about the crinkly. Not really, but one more that I have doubles of, so I'm going to be giving one away. And I have mine all kitted up. So cute. This is, and I have it with the called for, so this is a 30 count Weeks Dye Works linen. If you can do it on whatever you want. It doesn't have to be a 30 count. And I'm just curious if this calls for 1 or 2 strands. I'm guessing 1. So the thread is Weeks Dye Works Red Rocks, or you can do it in DMC 355. Okay, all stitches are worked over 2 threads of linen using 1 strand of floss on 30 count. It can be done. I have stitched quite a few things on 32 count, and it's just fine. Just fine. I mean, this is red on like a cream colored fabric, so it'll be totally fine. Okay, so I have, here's my second one, and if you would like to be entered in the giveaway, you can comment and let me know whether or not you've ever stitched a red sampler before. Isn't that sweet? Look how sweet that is. This is a quick stitch, by the way. This will go really fast. It is far enough apart. If you've never stitched a red sampler, especially on 30 count, you're going to want to do each letter individually because there are quite a few spaces in between there. So you got to get really good at the pin stitch, and this is just adorable. So if you want to be entered in this, you can just comment whether or not you've ever stitched a red sampler. Yes, I've stitched a red sampler. No, I haven't. If you're not interested in the chart, but you're still wanting to enter for the Soie d'Alger, no, the Advent Reflets des Soie. That's my Midwest French. If you're still interested in entering for that, remember that you have to like every video, comment on every video, and be a subscriber. And I'm going to check. And I'll be drawing that one probably on January 1st, because I know it's a lot of videos to get caught up on, but I'm like, I want to give kudos to all of those who have followed along. So if I'll give you a week to catch up after that. It's almost a week. Anyways, back to this. So comment below whether or not you've ever stitched a red sampler, and then I'll be drawing this one tomorrow. And okay, and then one last, I have a whip. And this is why one is just because I want to support the designers, so I don't re-gift, I don't pass on my charts when they're done. It's chart sharing, and it's kind of just one of those gray areas. You know, if it's, a chart is generally, you know, anywhere from $10 to $15, and I feel like that's a small price when you're talking about some of the other crafts that we do, and how long these take to stitch. And I mean, nobody's getting rich designing cross stitch charts, so I just want to do my part to support the designers. So I am in the no chart sharing club, but I do mistakenly order doubles. Okay, so this is what I've been working on. This is the LW Motif Sampler by Samplers Not Forgotten. I love this, and of course I'm stitching, as I'm stitching it, I am remembering Lindsay Carroll, the Saltbox Stitcher. Her daughter is battling colon cancer right now, and she is stitching this her daughter's maiden name. Her initials are LW. And so she started this the day of her big surgery, and has been kind of stitching this to bring her some peace. And as I'm stitching it, I'm remembering Lindsay, praying for her and her family, and just generally wishing her well. And it's impossible to stitch it and not think about Lindsay at this point. So I also have a duplicate of this chart. So this is my copy, and I actually have a duplicate, which will be a giveaway at some point as well. I am using the majority of the called for threads, except for a couple things that I couldn't find. My fabric is a 36 count R&R Winter's Brew. Not sure what's called for. Oh, vintage pecan butter is which I have as well. I just really liked this color with it. I think it was a little darker, and I like the darker color. But so here is my progress. It's a fairly quick stitch. I haven't dedicated a ton of time to it, but I'm really enjoying that. It's very pretty. And so that is, I've just been working on it a little bit here and there, struggling with these alphabets, multiple alphabets. I don't mind this one because it's fairly quick. I mean, I don't love it. I just don't like stitching alphabets. I don't know why I'm so attracted to things with alphabets. It makes me crazy because it delays me getting them done. But it's beautiful. I love the colors in it. Just so pretty. And, oh, let me show you what I have this in. First here, here's my floss. Ooh, what a tangled mess. I mean, I'm no Nicole, that's for sure. Let me get my act together. Sheesh. Okay. Boom. This is a sampling of memories. Thread keep. Isn't that adorable? Look at that little truck. She's doing the 12 days of Christmas right now on her Etsy site, and she's got all these really super cute vintage Santas. I would like them all. They're so cute. So run over and give her a look-sees, and I'll show you why. This is how shameful I am. I fold up my charts. And I'm sticking them. I'm using this tin, sticking my fabric in here. And I keep this in the living room. And I like it because there is a magnet here. And so I can have it sitting next to me. And it sticks to the top and doesn't roll away. Okay, so here is the super fun part. So this is a vintage Whitman's chocolate tin. From, I want to say it's like 1992 vintage. Oh, look at that. Can you see that though? So there it is. Look at this. Isn't that cute? It's like a cross stitch. How cute is that? I would love to have that pattern. I should chart that and stitch it for myself. Wouldn't that be cute? So adorable. Be cute to like stitch a little box. I mean, I'm never going to do it, but it's a great idea for someone who would want to. They should like publish, they should do cross stitch theme tins with chocolates and put the pattern in there. That's what I think. So yeah, I found this at a little local shop and had to pick it up. Love it. So cute. Okay, I think that's all I've got. Okay. On to my house. Did you like my little cheat there? Give you a little cheat. Alrighty. Another cool color. This one is called Snow Day. See where it fits in when we're all done. Okay, and then honeybee knits. 9 days till Christmas. I can't even. Jamaica. Oh, Jamaica. Jamaica Me Crazy is the colorway. Ice Mint. I mean, I love everything mint. It's a candy. Oh, I feel like I'm going to love this. Let's try it out. Never give up on you. I don't. It is cough drop. That's what it tastes like, cough drop. Are you ready for the colorway? Oh, yes. Very Jamaica-y. I feel like Josh would love this one. Look at that. All right. Okay, and since we already kind of snuck a peek at day 16, I feel like it's not going to be a super surprise. Okay, I'm not sure what I would do with this. What do you think you'd do with this? It's just for fun? Maybe you stitch it on something. That would be cute, wouldn't it? Like a little Valentine. Oh, I know what I can do with this. It's cute. All right, it's wood. It's like laser cut wood. All right, that's all I got. You guys, I really have the urge to knit with all my yarn, but I need to wait until I get to the end so that I can plan appropriately. So I'm trying to be patient. I really love the little collections of minis that I have going. I think I'd like probably 2 or 3 more. I think they're so fun. I love them. I really am restraining myself from just not ripping the rest of these open. But I feel like you'd be so disappointed in me. So I'm not gonna, but I just want you to know that I really want to. Talk to you later. Why are you in my craft room?
It's Christmas time. I get to come into this room during Christmas.
No, you don't.
Hey, get out of there, dog. Well.
Why do you have dirt on your face? What were you doing? What were you doing?
I don't know.
Were you outside?
No.
Why do you have, look at you.
Are you sure it's dirt, not ink? My pen might be Lincoln. Lincolns? I don't know. Probably ink.
Do you have news you want to share?
News?
Mm-hmm.
I got my wound vac off today. Hopefully it stays off permanently. It's nice to move around without
catching on doorknobs.
And the dog maybe knocking my wound vac off the counter because he caught the hose. So it's nice.
Nobody cares about your scar. My God. You're so inappropriate.
I could practice.
Okay. Enough. I don't want to talk about your wound vac anymore.
Well, we're not talking
what
about
did you come up here for anyways?
I was going to throw in some chicken wings and wondered if you wanted any.
I don't like chicken wings.
Who doesn't like chicken wings? Everyone loves chicken wings.
I don't know how we stayed married this long.
Because I get chicken wings. If you cut me off from chicken wings, we're done.
That'll be the one thing that puts you over the edge, and you'll be like, I want a divorce.
Why? Chicken wing, and I'll get a male judge too. You go, why? Because she won't let me eat chicken wings. He goes, it'll be approved. You get the kids.
Get out of my craft room.
It's our craft room.
I can't. No, it's not.
It's our house.
No. Oh, really? Just how, like, when you say, didn't we just have this conversation yesterday when you said, I'll go look in my shop, yet it's not in my barn? Don't you remember that conversation?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I do remember
it's not our craft room. It's my craft room. Bye, boo.
All right. What time are you going to do chores?
When I feel like it. What do you care?
I don't know.
You just come up here to boss me around or what?
I'm the man of the house. I can do whatever I want. I can go to any door I want in this house. As long as I'm not allowed.
As long as you're allowed. Bye.
Bye.